MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Michael Fulmer gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
In now is Adam Eaton, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the pitch. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's 1 for 5.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fulmer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
They called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 3-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Eaton, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. The 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Two down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Matt Adams would be next. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as 2 out, bases loaded. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
1-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer's in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Misses. Ball 2. In the air out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. Take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
0-1 the count. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place, 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. One and two. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jordy Mercer would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Juan Soto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Soto is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Ball and 2 strikes now. Rendon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
first pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And, oh, this one drops. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a two-run shot to left center, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-2 delivery. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Washington. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers. Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Popped him up. Gomes has a play. Makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Now in the box, Jacoby Jones. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Mercer leads off first with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Josh Harrison, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Grenier is there. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Standing in, Victor Robles reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fooled him a bit as this is high in the air towards right center and shallow. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And oh, this one drops. Again, a 1-2. Popped up, but this will land untouched. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Cabrera, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Cabrera stands at first with one out. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And a full count now, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Popped him up. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nico.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Too low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Go, Tigers!
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one. Here it comes.
No.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's ball.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Trey Turner 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First offering on its way, and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hard hit to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fly ball off the straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again. Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of your plate. He chased well out of his zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Mercer leads off first with 1 away. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Back to the top of the order now, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-0 pitch. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Turner has it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Lewis Coleman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Lewis Coleman.
Brian Dozier. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Coleman, a former Dodger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-1 on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor
Robles digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Dozier at second. Gomes is over at first with one away. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2 drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In now, Trey Turner.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Popped him up. Rendon is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping up to the plate, Kristen Stewart. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Lane Hardy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Lane Hardy.
Anthony Rendon. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now. Sharp ground ball to third. The throw from his knees. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. Nationals on top, 2-0. Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So striding in, Jordy Mercer. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, Grayson Greenier. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. In there, strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first down.
The batter, number 9.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. This is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. In now, Victor Robles. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A spin and a throw. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all, as the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They're up 2-0. Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Washington, number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
Leading off the inning, Jacoby Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bearclaw, batting at an even .400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bearclaw, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
0-1, here it comes.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. One and 1, here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Miguel Cabrera would be next. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Daniel Stump enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Riding in once again, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Stump, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In there for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Dozier settles under it near second. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Candelario.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Nats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Ain't never had a dodge, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping.